Race fans, it's about that time. Are you ready for 174 laps here at Columbus Motor Speedway? No. I know you can do better than that. This is the best track in the state of Ohio. I know you can get louder than that. Are you ready for the inaugural Amant Memorial 174? Race fans, to give the command of the most famous words in motorsports, Ruth St. Amant and Gary St. Amant. But we need your help. Let's count them off in style at the count of 5, 4, 3.
Drivers, start your engine.
Race fans, it's time to go racing here at Columbus Motor Speedway. 174 laps coming next. She started Scotty Millen, the green flag in hand, and we are racing. Braden jumps out to the early lead, but Nicolana staying with him in the 131. Field 2 by 2 all the way back through, but your leader lap 1, Travis Braden. Braden, your leader. Nicolata riding second to 33. A Westcoven Jr. third. The Edco Welding fast qualifier. Brian Campbell up to fourth. Now having a deal to number 9 of Brandon Watson. But up front, Travis Braden continues the lead. Carl Links on your third place driver to 33. A Westcoven Jr. Here comes Edco Welding fast qualifier, Brian Campbell. He is on the back bumper now of Griffith Jr. as we come on to turn number 4. Very long race, 4 laps completed, 170 laps to go. Travis Braden continuing to show the way. Nicolata lets him know he's there. Back in the field, Westcoven Jr. is third. Brian Campbell fourth. Brandon Watson now in the top 5. He's up to 5th. Kyle Jones started 9th. He's up to 6th. Chad Finley started 11th. He's up to 7th. Allie Kern started 13th. She's up to 8th. Cody Coughlin falling back. He's all the way back to 10th as Brian Braden overpasses. Nicolata looking at the inside. Nicolata and Braden side by side for the lead. 2010 Rookie of the Year, Nicolata going to take the lead on lap 8. North Canton, Ohio's Nicolata showing the way in the 131. Travis Braden shuffled back to second. Rookie of the Year points in the third. Feeling the pressure now on the high side from Brian Campbell in the 47. Campbell now working that outside lane around Westcoven Jr. Podium position third. Kyle Jones to the inside of Brandon Watson. Give him 5th. Give Chad Finley 6th. Finley started 11th. Already picking up 5 spots. Campbell clears Westcoven Jr. now, but he's not done yet. He'll look at the challenge. Oh, and Griffith and Campbell get together. Look out, trouble is, and Allie Kern, nowhere to go. Caution, flag will fly.
Jeez, 174 laps. Why would you run into the back of him like that?
Tough break for Brian Campbell in the 47.
So silly.
As him and Westcoven Jr. get together going into turn number 3, everyone taking evasive action. Unfortunately, Allie Kern, nowhere to go.
Well, I got a minute, Matt Preer. The leader of lap 38 will get a $50 bonus from Hooker Brothers Racing in Canada.
Certainly appreciate that as Chief Starter Scott Menlin gives him the 1 lap to go signal. We are going green the next time by. Lights go off in the CoglinCars.com pace car. Lets the drivers know we are 1 lap away from the restart. When they hit the start-finish line, they will complete lap number 27 as Nick Galata, Travis Brayton lead them on turns 3 and 4. The green flag is back in the air. We're back underway. Travis Brayton hanging tough on the high side in the 0-1 machine. Brayton trying to make that outside groove work, trying to shut the door. Brayton will come out of turn 4. Lap number 28.
Looks like Galata not quite as quick as he was early on.
And Galata trying to fend off Chad Finley. Finley charging. Finley, former two-time winner here in the CRA All-Stars Tour, has occupied the second spot now. Brayton, your leader. Finley started 11th. He's already up to second with 30 laps completed. Nick Galata shuffled back to third. Kyle Jones is fourth. Brandon Watson fifth. Here comes Brandon Oakley. He's in sixth. He battles with Ross Kenseth in the 77 as well as the one of Cody Coughlin. But up front, Travis Brayton continuing to show the way in the 0-1 machine. Chad Finley second. Nick Galata third. A three-car breakaway as they come on to turn number 4. Coughlin goes solo. Ahead of the fourth car of Kyle Jones. Stainer, Ontario, Canada driver Brandon Watson in that fifth spot. Got a back bumper full of Beaver Creek, Ohio's Brandon Oakley in the 51. Oakley takes the beat to the inside, thinks better of it, tucks back in behind Watson. Oakley very aware of that yellow Jegs.com number 1. Cody Coughlin right on his back bumper as well. Oakley is 6th, Coughlin 7th, Ross Kenseth is 8th, Rick Turner 9th. Now Paul Schaefer Jr. makes his first appearance in the top 10. Mike Stacy just outside the top 10 looking in. The 3 number 7s all running together, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Travis Brayton continues to show the way in the 0-1 machine. Him and Chad Finley now starting to get away from the 131 of Nick Galata. Galata trying to keep pace with 131, and so is Robbie D. Memorial Series winner here back on July the 5th. Kyle Jones in the 21 machine making it a 4-car battle for that lead. Behind Jones, Brandon Watson leading another group of cars. Trailing him is the 51 of Brandon Oakley, but up front, Travis Brayton trying to hold off Chad Finley in the 42. Finley right there, not letting Travis Brayton stray too far out in front. This time by 40 laps completed, 134 to go. Finley staying glued to that yellow and blue West Virginia University number 01. Finley taking a peek to the inside, coming out of turn number 4. Finley and Brayton side by side for the lead. Brayton with the fans on the high side. Finley tucks back in behind 4 now. They'll come out of turn number 4 one more time. Brayton continues to show the way. 42 laps on the motion is at 42, and Chad Finley working on Travis Brayton for that lead. Behind Finley, battle for third. Settles down for the 131 of Galata Cleveland going on trouble in the backstretch. Howard Muncie turns it around. Caution flag will fly.
Hunter Bays. Also involved back there, Hunter Bays and Jason Deach, maybe? Who's that? Is that Deach?
Yep. Also back there, as you mentioned, Jeff, Hunter Bays, the winner of the May 24th JEG CRA All-Stars Tour event, and Jason Deach, a winner in the JEG CRA All-Stars Tour this year up at Angola Motorsport Speedway back on July 5th.
I didn't see what happened first there, so did not see the beginning of that. Did you, Matthew?
Looks like Howard Muncie was the cause there as he spun coming out of turn number 2 and brought out the initial caution flag. It was soon afterwards. Coughlin Car's pace car pulls onto pit road. They'll work on lap number 54 this time by when they take the green. Braden Finley side by side. Green flags out. We're back underway. Braden and Finley side by side. Braden jumps out of the advantage. Oh, little pushing and shoving through the middle of the pack, but Travis Braden hanging out. Brandon Oakley up to the 4th spot. Here comes Cody Coughlin in the 5th spot, the 1 machine. Battle for 5th, the 1 of Cody Coughlin, the 21 of Kyle Jones. This time by 56 laps to the Chad Finley all over Travis Braden for that lead. And a slight advantage at the start, but Braden powering his way back. Nick Galata not letting the top 2 drivers straight out in front. Galata, a solid 3rd place effort so far for the North Canton, Ohio driver. Brandon Oakley right there as well in the 4th spot in the 51. Cody Coughlin is 5th. Kyle Jones shoveled back to 6th. Brandon Oakley 7th. And they got Ross Kenseth, Rick Turner, Western Junior, top 10. Top 3 cars remain nose to tail, led by Travis Braden in the 01 machine. Chad Finley, Nick Galata, your top 3. They complete lap 60. 40 to go to the break. Brandon Oakley by himself in the 4th spot in that Dayton International Airport number 51. Oakley keeping the top 3 in his windshield as they make their way around this 1/3 mile here in Columbus, Ohio. Battle about to brew for the 5th spot. The 1 of Cody Coughlin, the 21 of Kyle Jones. Jones looking to regroup. He walks back to the top 5, but standing in the way is that yellow number 1 chase machine of Cody Coughlin. 37 until the break. Chad Finley right on Travis Braden's back bumper. He is not letting Braden stray too far out in front. Field now settling in the single file formation, turning some laps here in Columbus. As Braden and Finley with about a car length or so ahead of the 131 and Nick Galata. 65 laps in the books. 35 laps to go until the lap 100 break. Ross Kenseth has worked his way by the 9 of Brandon Watson. Watson falling back to the 26 of Rick Turner. Your points leader coming into the weekend. Ross Kenseth now in the 7th spot. Looking to make it a 3-car battle for 5th. Currently being held by the 1 of Cody Coughlin, who feels pressure for the 21 of Kyle Jones. Top 3 cars now back together again, led by Travis Braden in the 01. Chad Finley following in his tire tracks. Number 42. Third in the 131. As like Finley's doing with Braden, Nick Galata not letting those top 2 cars get away.
Finley using that chrome horn just a bit.
Finley letting Travis Braden know he is there. Letting the defending ARCA Super Series champion know this is not going to be easy. Here in this inaugural Jags Bud St. Amant Memorial 174 presented by CongressCars.com. Travis Braden, Chad Finley continue to battle for the lead. Falls back a couple of car lengths once again as we complete lap number 72 this time by. Brandon Oakley right there in 4th for the 51. A solid run for the Beaver Creek, Ohio driver. Oakley, a safe piece of real estate ahead of your 5th place car, the 1 Cody Coughlin. But up front, the war continues. 20-year-old Travis Braden, 22-year-old Chad Finley. A couple of budding superstars. Battling tooth and nail for that lead. 75 laps completed. 25 laps to go until the break. We are also approaching the halfway point of this event in just about 10, 11 laps. Braden and Finley now with a few car lengths on your third place driver, the 131 of Nick Galata. As Howard Muncie, the last car in the lead lap. This is ahead of your leaders.
Hunter Bayes making his way from the back. Hunter Bayes up to 11.
Braden and Finley continue to show the way. Video 1 in the 42. Nick Galata is third. Brandon Oakley fourth. The 1 Cody Coughlin is fifth. Then you got Kyle Jones sixth. Ross Kenseth, Wes Gibbons Jr. J.J. Haley rounding out the top 10. And Jeff Beckman, Hunter Bayes on the outside looking in. He is running in the 11th spot. Brandon Watson all the way back to the 12th spot. The number 9 machine. Jason Deaver behind him. And up front, Howard Muncie goes a lap down. The 86 machine. This time by 81 laps completed. Braden and Finley continue to battle for the lead. Braden now trying to put some real estate between himself and the second place car, Chad Finley. So we continue to click off laps here. Oh, a little bit of trouble, a little bit of bottleneck into turn 2. Kyle Jones goes around. Rick Turner, nowhere to go. Into the back end of Kyle Jones. Caution flag will fly.
So close to that 100 lap break. And I didn't see how that started, but tough break back there for a couple of cars.
So 90 in, 10 to go to the break. 90 in,
also
84 to go to the race.
You know, I don't think we've really told folks the reason. I'll tell later. We're just about ready to get back on the way, Matt. Go ahead.
Braden and Finley lead them out of turn number 4. Green flags out. We're back underway. Finley and Braden. Finley taking advantage of that inside. Travis Braden playing a strategic move. Did not work for him as he shows Finley that he's there. But Finley will get two. Chad Finley now your leader, the number 42, a former 2-time Jag CRA All-Star Tour winner here at Columbus Motor Speedway. Nick Galata in third spot in the 131. Cody Coughlin is fourth. Your points leader, Ross Kenseth, now in the top 5 for the first time this evening. Back behind Kenseth, Wes Gibbons Jr. is 6th. Jason Deach, Brandon Watson, Mike Stacy, Kyle Jones, your top 10 on the racetrack. Here comes Travis Braden to the 01 machine. Braden to the inside of Finley, going into turns 3 and 4. This is going into the break with 4 to go to the break.
Finley looking to return that bump draft of a few laps ago. Don't think he can get to Travis.
From the 01 machine. Finley shuffled back to second. Nick Galata is third. Cody Coughlin fourth. Wes Griffith Jr. now in the top 5. He's running the fifth spot to 33. With 2 left to go in the race. Travis Braden looking to lead this field into that very important break as a white flag comes out. 1 to go to the break. He'll go into turn number number 3, come on to turn number 4. Scotty Millen shows him the way. Lap 100 break. Travis Braden will lead him in. Second spot, the 42. Nick Galana third. Cody Coughlin is fourth. Weskovich Jr. rounding out the top 5. We are 100 laps completed. 74 laps to go.
As I understand it, they will pull single file all of the cars onto pit road from the diagonal, the way I understand it, from turn 2 towards turn 1.
Chief starter Scotty Midland gives him the 2 lap to go signal, letting them know we're getting ready to go back green here momentarily. Caution flag laps no longer count. The last 74 laps will now be under green flag conditions. Travis Braden, your leader in the 01. Chad Finley riding second in the number 42. Nick Galata third in the 131. A great run for the North Canton, Ohio driver. Cody Coughlin is fourth. Wes Griffith Jr. rounding out the top 5.
A really good run for Griffith after going to the tail on that early race incident.
Braden and Finley to lead the field through turns 3 and 4. Chief starter Scotty Midland's got the green flag in hand, and we are racing. Running out 100 lap old Hoosier Racing tires don't mean nothing to Chad Finley. He goes to the outside of Travis Braden. Finley around the outside. He'll retake the lead. Caution flag comes out. Jason Deach facing the wrong way in turn number 4, bringing out the caution flag.
This one of the few races Deach running this year. Has he run it before in the CRA series?
This is actually Deach's first appearance in the ARCA CRA Super Series. He has one appearance in the JAG CRA All-Stars Tour where he picked up the win over up at Angola Motorsports Speedway back on July the 5th. 1 to go signal being given. We're going back to green. Next time by, still 100 laps completed. 74 laps to go here in the inaugural JEGS Bud St. Amant Memorial 174 presented by CoglinCars.com. Braden to the inside on this double foul restart. Finley on the high side. Green flag. Working that high side, the number 42. Finley looks to clear. He will clear Braden. Barely in the 3 and 4. Give Chad Finley the lead. Cody Coughlin working the high side of Nick Galata. That is 4th spot, the 131, but Galata with a power move to the inside. Oh, Coughlin and Galata get the caution flag will fly. My goodness. That all started. Nick Galata and Cody Coughlin getting together here in turns 3 and 4. The field stacks up behind them. Ross Kenseth, an innocent bystander, your current points leader. So Chad Finley is your leader in the 42. And surprisingly, Jeff, he chooses the inside lane after using the outside groove to pass Braden.
This will be interesting. It will be interesting. Yep.
So the CoglinCars.com pace car will pull back onto pit road one more time. The field now in the hands of the 42 of Chad Finley, the AutoParts2020.com Chevrolet from DeWitt, Michigan. He'll lead defending ARCA CRA Super Series Travis Braden and the rest of the field on turn number 4. Green flags out and Finley strong on that inside lane. Proves the inside of the outside. It doesn't matter for Finley. He will retain the lead inside. By the 131 of Nick Galata. Coughlin now in the 3rd spot in the 1. One car that is in Ohio's Mike Stacy, that white number 7. He has worked his way to 70 battles with Kyle Jones. Stacy Jones, thousands upon thousands the 33 of West.
Throw more.
Inside of Finley one more time. The battle heats up once again. Hunter Mays pulls off the track in the 13. Braden looking to the inside. Trad Finley continues to show the way in the number 42. Travis Braden riding in the second spot. Tony Coughlin in third, a couple car lengths back at your top two competitors. But so far in this race, it's been all Chad Finley and Travis Braden.
Two-car breakaway, Finley and Braden. Braden looks better on the long run.
Just like Finley did before him. Braden not letting Finley stray too far out in front. 111 in the Chad Finley continuing to lead in that 42 machine. Very close to that Van Dorn Racing Development leader award in the 0-1. We need to get back on front to add to that lap total. One at Cody Coughlin, the 131 of Nicolai, the 33 of Wesker, the junior, rounding out the top five. Battle for sixth. 21 of Kyle Jones. Jason Dees crossed 10 to 9. Mike Steezy had to run on the high side for a while, has been shuffled back to the 10th spot. Paul Schaefer Jr. But up front, Travis Braden in second. He trails the 42 of Chad. 116.
Kyle Jones up to sixth spot. Kyle Jones trying to reel in West Richard and the fifth spot.
Jason Deej, and here comes Ross 10 to the outside, the number 77. Kenseth working the high side, the black number 7 and Jason Deej. But up front, Chad Finley continues to lead, 120 laps. Travis stopped that black and red as he has gotten away from Cody Coughlin, who's in third.
Kyle Jones running laps faster than your leader. Kyle Jones is rolling.
Kyle Jones, the winner of the Amant Memorial Series race here back on July the 5th. West Goodman Jr., you're setting up the look back to the front, and Travis Braden is right there. They make their way around the Howard Muncie just in front of your leaders in the 86. Finley now looking to negotiate around the 86 of Howard Muncie. Finley seems returns to the track right in front of the leaders as they both skate by.
just drove around Kyle Jones.
Very quick. Several laps down. Bays and even 8 laps off the pace. It is ARCA CRA Super Series. Travis Braden all over once again.
Not going to be much yellow paint left on that front bumper.
This is all said and done. There's going to be a lot of yellow paint on that black 42. There's going to be a lot of black paint on that yellow. This is over. 39 laps to go. Continues to show the way. Bulls running for without question in their career. And Brandon Oakley pit road to 51. The motor will sound a little ill in a couple laps. Pit road touch. Ohio driver. Finley and Braden gets a little bump in the right leg range, and they go to the inside. He's there.
There comes 777.
All three number 7s running together in turn 2 with a ballast corner. They negotiate around the 2. Wilson. Braden. Finley, no, he is there. Throwing everything he's got at Chad Finley. First person here at Columbus Motor Speedway, Rucci, Gary Amant.
No doubt, a big race for everybody here tonight.
Complete lap 122 with the ball. 2 laps to go. Travis Braden hanging back for now. He challenges Philly. He looks to the inside of the 4. And shuts the door. Finley and Braden battle like it's the last 5 laps of this event. 30 laps to go. This time by. Is 4th. Westcover Jr. 5th. Jones is 6th.
He got around Kyle. So he's up to 6th.
Kansas down to 6th. Number 7. Black 7. Jason Deach is 9th. The 9. Brandon Watson rounding out your top 10. Watson just in front of your leaders, Finley and Braden.
Keep watching that 7-7 battle on the back stretch now.
Stacy and Deach, the white and the black number 7 position. The black and purple number 7, Paul Sheever Jr. Several laps off the pace, trying to earn those valuable ARCA CRA Super Series points.
How ironic that was Don Gregory's number.
Don Gregory's got to be in love with this. Turn 4 Grand Slam here this evening. A trio of 7 battling here at Columbus. Just behind them, your leaders. Chad Finley in the 42. Watson wide. Leaders go. Cars left on the lead lap. 4 laps to go.
Laps dwindling down quickly.
Hang on for dear life.
Cody Coughlin actually faster than the leaders now. Cody Coughlin in the 1 car.
Cody Coughlin looking to make it a 3-car battle. And he top 2 cars. 20 laps to go. That's as Brayton, Finley, and Coughlin get up to the trio of 7.
Somebody told Travis Brayton, it's go time.
Brayton, your leader, working to the side. Jason Dees on the lead lap in 9th. Brayton on his high side. That's going to allow Finley and Coughlin to close the gap. He'll clear him, coming on turn number 4. Now He's got to deal with Cody Coughlin. Coughlin inside of Finley, that is Finley with a power move on the high side. Keeps the 2nd spot for now with lap traffic in front of him. 15 laps to go for Brayton. The longer Coughlin battle, that's what Brayton wants to see. Starting to pull away. The second Coughlin.
Side by side for that 2nd spot.
Coughlin to the inside. Coughlin looking to make the pass.
Cody took his hand out of the middle that last time through turn 4, and he'll take advantage.
To Cody Coughlin, number 1. Up and running by Coughlin. It's Finley trying to get back to one of Coughlin. And Travis Brayton loves what he sees in his rearview mirror. Let you boys see that. Travis Brayton continuing to lead. He's now going to run straight away. This time by 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go for Travis Brayton. In second, but he's still not gotten around. Mike Stacy or Jason Dees. Finley recoils. He looks to reach in with Cody Coughlin. Westcombe Jr. got the 4th spot. He's got by Nikolai. He'll try to catch up to Finley and Coughlin as well. Brayton loving what he sees. Coughlin having all.
If you think
continue to pick up Travis finally gets 5 to 7 Jason Dees, but by the time he does, Brayton now with a full straightaway lead with 5 laps to go.
I don't think anybody's got a car that can even run with Brayton right now.
Hoping for something here as he's safely away from Finley to 42. Now Finley's going to have to deal with Westcombe points leader. About to close in on Finley.
All the way back from the tail. Wes Griffith went to the tail early on.
171 in. 2 lap to go, signal from Chief starter Scott Bentley. Still trying to find Stacy, but the white flag is on. 1 lap to go.
White flag in the air. Brayton has not competed here once last year. He will leave tonight with the win and the points lead. Travis Braden, your winner.
I'm heading downstairs.
If you think you've seen emotional victory lane ceremonies tonight, you ain't seen nothing yet. As Gary St. Amant, crew chiefs, this car for Travis Braden. They have a brand new car under construction that they've been thrashing on, with the Jegs car of Cody Coughlin coming home second. Of course, Jegs, the longtime sponsor. Bud St. Amant used to work at Jegs back in the day. The Coughlin family, very good to Bud and the whole Gregory St. Amant racing team over the years. Like I said, we have definitely seen some very emotional victory lane ceremonies, but I think they're about to get. We please tissue box party of one to the front stretch, because this is going to be a tough one.
Race fans, he is the defending ARCA CRA Super Series champion. He came into the night 2 points out of the points lead. He'll leave Columbus, Ohio as your points leader. His first win of the 2014 racing season, the West Virginia University Braden's A1 Towing. RememberTheMiners.org, number 01. He is 20 years old. He comes to us from Wheeling, West Virginia. This is, without a doubt, the biggest win of his career. The inaugural Jegs Bud St. Amant Memorial. Your winner, Travis Braden. Travis, let's get out here. Let's get that hat on. Let's talk right here. Race fans, he is your winner of the inaugural Bud St. Amant Memorial 174, presented by CoughlинCars.com. Cody Coughlin wishing you congratulations. Travis, you know, the way this season started for you, the first 3 races, we don't want to talk about those. The last 4 coming into the night, you didn't finish worse than 5th. And now, after just an epic battle between you and Chad Finley, you are the winner of the inaugural Bud St. Amant Memorial.
Man, it's almost hard to come up with words, but that was a lot of fun, and I'm wore out. I know these guys are excited. Man, it's hard to think of what to even say, but these guys worked hard. It's awesome to win this race for Gary. Good run, man. And obviously, it couldn't be more fitting of a time to win, and I don't know what to say, really. I'm happy and excited, and glad to be here. Glad this is our first win of the year. Man, I just don't know what to say.
And it couldn't have come at a better time. Your home track, you've got half of West Virginia, I think, over here in the grandstands this evening. Tell us a little bit about how this came about. You actually got a busload of people over here tonight.
Yeah, like I said, man, there's just no better race to win. But yeah, I mean, 2 hours from here is where I live, and that's the closest track that we go to is here. And so, we decided to organize a bus trip and get everybody out here. Everybody likes to come to the races. It's hard to do sometimes, the time and money. And this worked out great. I had a lot of fun. These guys were all out there hanging out, enjoying the racing, enjoying the day. I'm glad the rain held off. I wasn't optimistic at first, but I was at the same time. And man, like I said, everything couldn't have went more perfect.
We don't like to talk about points, you and I. We normally don't. But you're going to leave here tonight with a points lead going into a big Michigan doubleheader weekend coming up in about a week and a half. You know, we've said we're not going to talk about defending the championship or anything like that, but you are the points leader now.
Easiest way to win it is to win all the races, but obviously winning this race, you know, qualified 5th, so we got a few points there, and you know, I'm kind of sad that Brian had a bad day. You know, I like to race for points and things like that, but yeah, I mean, as far as points go, all year we haven't been racing for points, we've been racing for wins, and
I can't hear you.
know, that's what matters. That's what we want to do. We've had the cars to do it. It just, you know, there's a little bit of luck involved here and there, and we've been coming home top 5s and just haven't got the wins. And I guess it was for a reason, because this was the night that it was meant to be.
Tell us about all the sponsors, all the people that make it happen for you.
You know, obviously, you know, West Virginia University, and you know, my biggest sponsors are my family and my friends and everybody that supports me in that way. You know, if it wasn't fun, it wouldn't matter about money and time and stuff. You know, it has to be fun, and that's what racing is. And nights like this is what makes it fun. And you know, like I can't keep thinking about it, but I just, you know, to win the first race of the season and win this inaugural race for you know, for Bud St. Amant, it couldn't happen any better. It was a great race. It was a hard fought battle between me and Chad. You know, a little rubbing here and there on both parts, and from where I was seeing it was great, fun, clean, hard, you know, bumpings racing. And, that's what you need to have, and I enjoyed it from inside the car. I know it was fun to watch.
Hey, Matt.
Well, Travis, we got a couple people that are waiting for you here in Victory Lane. That would be Gary St. Amant, your crew chief, and Ruth St. Amant. Race fans, big round of applause. Your winner, Travis Braden.